not so beautiful day here in Connecticut, but it is a good day because we have painted parts back for the 450. I mean, we already started throwing everything on, but about, what, 2 hours ago, Brody, our painter, CCW Brody, that works at Classic Coachworks, and actually he's the son's owner for Classic Coachworks in Southbury, Connecticut, and he has been doing all the paint work for us for 3 years now, back when he was doing lights for us. But like I said in the previous videos, he's the only person that I trust to do any of my painted plastics, and I'll show you exactly where right now. This is actually the tailgate handle. I don't know if you guys actually, or if everyone watching this has seen the video of us taking it apart, but I went over all the parts that we were going to paint, and this is the tailgate handle. Just look quick, it's dusty, it's just been sitting in its shop, but remember, this was textured plastic, and clearly there's not a single wave in here. There's no orange peel. I mean, honestly, he gets everything done pretty much first shot. This is the front plastic piece for the front bumper. Fog light bezels over here. Step end caps. These are actually the pieces that literally go at the end of the steps. Steps themselves are going to get powder coated. But we already started putting everything back together. Cab lights are on. We have the running lights on right now just to test everything. Bed lights are on. The painted Recon, whatever they want to call this. It's a weird name. Bed light? I don't freaking know. Anyways, tail lights. These are my favorite part so far that we have on the truck. These tail lights came out badass. Bordered them, tinted them. This is the actual brake light right here, along with, no, sorry, this is a brake light. These are signals, and this is a reverse light, so everything that's basically red will glow red is tinted. Everything that's not gonna glow at all is white. Bed lights, this side's on since we have the tail light plugged in. The other side won't turn on until we have that tail light in. So these are Recons, amber, red, clear lens, and then we had those painted white. Got all the emblems back. These are the little mud guards, if you want to call it that, whatever you want to call them, rock chip guards. We painted these as well. This was plastic. Painted the clips because every single thing that it was black, like I told you guys, gets done in white. These are gonna go on here, but since it's a dually, the single wheel trucks are a lot easier to throw on. The dually flare needs to literally come out in order to put this on, so it's a pain in the ass. But all the clips are painted white as well. Anyways, you get the point. Clips are painted white. Everything's painted white. The weather guard strips are painted white, so those are color matched as well. Cab lights, close up, so cab lights, color matched as well. Clear lens Recons, and then they're working on the rear bumper. What's the matter, John?
Nothing. That metal plate has to come off.
Why?
Because we have to tuck
It just won't
these
be
in there.
flush, I guess.
And it won't sit, and like this has to move all the way back. That's not.
Well, anyways, sensors and the sensor surrounds, which are also plastic, are all painted. If you guys are wondering, when you paint sensors, no, they will not stop working. It's not going to start beeping because it thinks that there's something there. It will. If you paint sensors, as long as you don't do like 10 coats, you'll be fine. Being a body shop, Brody knows how to do them. You're supposed to do a few coats and that's it. No primer. Just paint them. But rear bumper is going together now. Then the front bumper. The grill, if you guys remember, I wasn't sure if I want to do the chrome surround or paint it white, but we actually did put it up to the truck just like that. And personally, I think I'm gonna keep it just like that. Just to give you guys a quick idea. Come on, there we go. So yeah, I think it looks pretty badass with the chrome, and it'll look good with the headlights and the bumper on. If it were all white surround, I mean, either way, I was gonna keep the inside bars chrome. The only thing that I would paint white was this surround. So basically this top piece, bottom piece, and then these two pieces right here on both sides. And honestly, I think that would just be too much, just because on these newer Fords, the emblem surround is plastic, unlike the old ones where it was just chrome. So there's still chrome, but then there's plastic, so it'd be too much white on this grill. I think we're gonna throw it on like this to start. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll change it. It's not that big of a deal. So we're gonna work on this today, get as much done as we could. Next week, today is Friday. I go to Utah on, or sorry, today I go to Utah. Tonight I'm going to Park City, Utah. I'll be back Monday. Wednesday, the lift kit will be in, or Thursday, sorry. Next week, either way, the lift kit will be in next week. Just got to get it powder coated. And after the powder coat, throw it on. Sub box will be in probably Friday next week as well. But either way, everything will be here next week. So this big bitch is gonna be a big bitch next week. It's not gonna be a little small girl. How smooth he is.
Smooth.
It's almost as smooth as you.
Compared to Sam. Yeah, I was gonna say, go from the paint to Sam.
Wait.
Smooth.
So smooth.
So smooth.
It's identical. You know it's smooth when it matches him. All right, so if you guys remember this assembly video where I was mentioning how these little plaques, these little metal plaques that are on the fender badges are actually not part of the fender badges. So those are literally just little metal plaques that need to come off and then go back on like that. So those actually have to get secured with adhesive, and then I will put these together in about 2 minutes. You guys are gonna see these completely back on the truck. But before I do that, just wanted to show you guys the actual detail on these. Instead of painting them completely one color, we literally print decals, put the decals on by hand, and then we paint the surround because I like the silver to match the brushed bezel. Hold on. Before we put it on, let's show them. All done.
The Geo Touch.
The Geo Touch, real quick. That's it. Wait. These still need to come off. We're gonna debadge those. But regardless, ooh. Do a little quick edit. How's it going over here? Bumper's almost done. Oh my god, that's a white bumper.
That's very white.
So much less creamy than the old white, which...
So Coke.
Coke?
Such a Coke white.
Coke. This white is so much nicer than the old white. The pearl white on the new Ford Super Duties is the same pearl white from the new Explorers. So the old Super Duty pearl white was more creamy, cream puff. So this is actually white, and that's how I like it. I don't like the creamy stuff. My Ram, my 5th gen Ram was very creamy, but it looked good. But this is just, it just looks so much cleaner when it's real pure white. All right, so rear bumper is complete. Front bumper is pretty much done. This plastic piece in the center here can't go on until it's on the truck. In order to throw this bumper on, it's a little pain in the ass. You need like 4 people, 3 people. All right, so if you guys can see, basically in order to put this bumper on, John, what do you need to do? Actually, you're gonna explain it.
It's a double nutted piece of metal.
Yeah, so you're gonna throw that in back, and then you're gonna take a bolt, and you're gonna, while someone's holding the bumper up, you're gonna thread the bolt in. And then you need to, it's funny because this goes up and down so much. So you need to align it, which is also a pain in the ass.
We're just gonna look at exactly where they were saying.
Yeah, I mean, the key to aligning a bumper always, if it's adjustable, is just look for the scuffs from the washer when they were on before.
All right, so John and I just threw the rear bumper on. It's the only side that's really set in so far.
No valance, and it still looks sick. No valance, no grill, no headlights. Still looks amazing. Did you get these on? You did. You did. Light clips. Mm-hmm. All right, so since we have Recon cab lights, bed lights, and the tailgate light underneath the thing, yeah. So this is trash. I'm gonna snap it. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Cab lights, trash. Anyone want these?
Nah.
They'll be in our dumpster. It's a shame, they're clear lens. They used to be amber. They're clear lens, but they're still amber LED. These are also clear lens, which these used to be amber, and then obviously the back ones used to be red. These are clear lens, but they're still amber.
They're all integrated, so you can't take them out.
So, I mean, you could.
No, you couldn't.
It's not worth. You could. You could build these. I could build them. I just wouldn't. It's a waste of time. This is brand new. How do they suck? Are they? These are in the back of the cab on top. For some reason, these weren't done the 2017 to 2019s, and I still have no idea what they are. Anyways, back over here, so mirrors, these are all gonna get built by Stefano, the kid that actually used to work with me with Legends. He used to build the lights along with me. So he's gonna come down here, put all this stuff together next week, early next week. But I just wanna show you guys real quick before the headlights go together. They are completely white, no more chrome. So those are gonna be sweet. And then the mirrors, of course, completely smooth and color matched. And obviously, A+ job by Brody once again on all of these parts. Every single piece of plastic on these mirrors, completely smoothed out. Even the little camera things that go on the bottom of the mirrors, you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about when these are on the truck, but even these are painted. Everything gets painted white. Everything color matched. Color match the world. I'm gonna color match my skin to the truck. So, the only 2 black plastic pieces that are left on this truck is the air dam piece, whatever you want to call that. The only reason that we leave that black is, for one, it actually has rubber integrated into the plastic. So if you paint this, you would need to mask off the rubber and it would just look retarded if you have the whole thing white and then just a little bit still black. So left this black. If this whole thing was white, I think it would be too much white. And the cowl, we ended up leaving black as well. For one, I think it would be too much white. It would just make the front end look too long. And two, again, this has the rubber integrated into the plastic as well. It wouldn't look right if the whole thing was white and then it just stopped right here and it was black. All right, so the tailgate handle is complete. These tailgate handles have so many electronics in the back. They have the button to open the tailgate, of course, the camera, the light, which is just a spotlight, backup light, whatever you want to call it. There's sensor, there's a bunch of stuff, but a little pain in the ass. Either way, when you paint these things, it looks amazing. So the whole rear end is color matched now. We still are waiting on one tail light from Brody. He wanted to buff it before he gave it to me. Emblem, we bought a whole new emblem because when you take these off, it's actually double-sided tape along with a rivet on the inside. So you heat it up, take it off, you're gonna snap that rivet, and then when you get the new one, they're like 20 bucks. You buy a new one, you paint that one, take this one off, slap the new one on. And the reason you want to get a new one is because this will actually warp. The amount of heat that you need is going to warp this emblem. Once you get that off though, put some double-sided tape on the new one, slap it on, and that's it. But other than the one tail light and the emblem, the whole rear end is done, excuse me. Well, anyways, so that's pretty much everything that we have as of now for the truck. Headlights still need to be built, the grill needs to go on. Lift will be in next week, like I said, and then sub box as well. So I'm gonna do a video of the lift and the sub box coming in, and then I'll also do an install of the lift and an install of the sub box. But after that, we still need to get the tires mounted. Tires are still not mounted. We have one more person that we're gonna go to try and get these done. Basically, the problem that we're having is you can't mount, I mean, you're supposed to mount them on a machine, but by hand. So it needs to be mounted up on the machine, and then you mount it by hand with a bunch of tire spoons. The problem that I was having was that the first guy that we went to, Tire Express, they have the machine. They normally, like I said, they mounted the front tires. So these are the front wheels. They mounted these. They have no problem with those, but it's not like a good friend. It's just older people own it. So they weren't just gonna let me use their tire machine and slow down their shop. So we're gonna try one more person that does have a tire machine for up to 28s and try and do those by hand on the tire machine. But once those are done, lift will be done. What? Always just getting in my shop. Oh no. Where is it? Oh, get the thing away from me. This thing's deadly. Get it away. Ready? I'm gonna throw it up there. Indestructible. So yeah, there's a bunch of good content coming to the channel, along with the Denali, which is not here right now. That's at home. Denali, Ford, and then yeah, we have a bunch of new stuff coming. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you like the video. If you don't like the video, then I'm sorry, I failed you. But if you did like the video, comment, like, and subscribe. And we are working our absolute best to give you guys the best content as often as we can. So if you do subscribe, we're not gonna let you down. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next vlog. Peace.